Look, I want to know why an email I sent you asking about your reasons for staying in the role and a few other issues were ignored, and the same questions I was asking you on your Facebook page were completely ignored, and as events have shown, I've been restricted from asking any further questions on your Facebook page.
Yeah, look, I think I've said enough really publicly, and this matter's been going on really for 3 months. I'm out and about around the community and basically available, but really for the last 3 months there's been a pretty high focus on the issues that have been part of the public discussion. I've discussed those. I don't really have many more to say about it.
I asked you straight questions and you refused to answer, and then restricted me from asking any more questions on Facebook.
Well, look, and you set this up as a media opportunity, and
absolutely not.
Yeah, well, we're surrounded now by
it's mayor in the chair, and this is the opportunity for people like myself to come and ask questions. So I'm asking you questions.
And I'm happy to do that in a situation where it's one-on-one. And as I said, we've had 3-month discussion debate on this. And
well, we've had no answers, Mr. Brown. I mean, 75% of people have asked you to resign. Why aren't you listening to the people and resigning?
Look, that may well be the point that you've got, but I'm out and about around the community. You're not happy. But, the huge number of people that I see out and around the community, when I'm out there, they're not asking me to resign, they're telling me to stay in the job.
That's not answering my question, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, look,
excuse me, I would like to second your motion. I came along today to say on behalf of my family and my husband, who would have dearly loved to have been here but he can't, that we are not happy, and we think that it's time. We hear from all the time saying that people of Auckland want you to stay. Well, I'm here to say, as a ratepayer of Auckland, we do not want you to stay, Mr. Brown.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, Mr. Brown, another question is, you were given what in effect are free gifts from Sky City, and then you changed your vote on the convention centre. Isn't that inappropriate?
No, never changed my vote on the convention centre. My position with regard to the convention centre has always been the same, and that is that I've supported the convention centre. In fact, if anything, my position with regard to the convention centre, the deal relating to that, has been toughened over the last 12 to 24 months. So, my position never changed. Have a look at my history.
Okay, then the question I would ask you, is it appropriate, before any decision has been made about the convention centre, to take free gifts from Sky City before that decision has been made?
Well, I mean, my position hadn't changed at all. Sky City were, like most businesses, they are supportive of our council of Mayoralty, and they showed their support. And they do that in many ways, not just for this office, but for a lot of people in the business community in and around the city. So I think my position was that, it was an offer made in good faith, and that's how it was accepted.
All right, next question. I appreciate that you're pushed for time. You were censured by the councillors, and they've asked you obviously to act in a certain manner, and it appears that you're not.
Are you sitting in the council there with me? Are you sitting with the council with me?
Absolutely not. One of those things that you were asked to do was not continue on with the living wage, and yet you are. It was voted down. Why are you still pushing it?
No, you're actually here pushing a barrow. It was nothing to do with sitting down because of the living wage. The living wage was an issue that I put forward in my campaign, and was very clear in my supporting of the living wage, and that was a matter that I promoted through the campaign, was elected on the living wage policy, and I brought it to the council and asked for their support for it.
And they turned you down, and you were at an event on the weekend supporting it. And how does that reconcile?
There's no reason why I should not be supporting my political preferences.
Well, then are you supporting it as the mayor or as an individual Aucklander?
I'm supporting it in my leadership role. Now, whether or not the council supports it, that's up to them. There are policies that I push that I've had to sometimes not be successful with my council, and other times I am.
So this was one of the platforms that you got elected on?
It was totally one of the platforms.
One of the other ones was family values, wasn't it?
No, I think we've probably gone far enough.
I don't.
No, look, my family values are between me and the family, and that's it.
But that was an election platform.
No, I'm not going to go into more to that.
Really?
Yes, I'm not.
I voted you for you under
Yeah. Well, no, that's.
Excuse me, this has suddenly become an open forum. What's this about? I'm waiting my turn. Yeah. Why have you got the media here? What's happening here, mate? Who are you?
I haven't brought the media here. The media is.
No, look, thanks very much. Yeah, you've had your time. There's others here.
Okay, let's let the others have a chance as well, please.
Thanks very much.